we're going streaming. That could be a thing.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad, Kyle.
Fun fact.
And we're live. We'll do it live.
Uh-huh. That's what they call me, One Take Bartlett. Do it live, I always say.
Oh, outdated graphic on the bottom. You hate to see it.
Where's
You
that?
know what? Adios. I just gave it the boot.
All right, now Jordan, get your outdated graphic out of here.
Yeah,
we'll be
turn
good.
that sweatshirt inside out. We'll be good.
Wait, what?
No, we're just teasing.
Oh,
I had the old logo on the bottom of the stream, and Joe goes, "Oh, outdated logo. You hate to see it." So I made it go away, and he said, "All right, we gotta make Jordan take his sweatshirt off now."
Listen, it's retro now, is what it is. It's retro.
Right,
Yes.
it's a throwback.
Yes. I enjoy wearing all my like NDT stuff from time to time.
No, you rock it today when we had meetings today. You were rocking the NDT cutoff, and I was like, you know what? That's a deep cut. And I appreciate it.
I turned that into a cutoff at Trevor's house.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, straight up cut the sleeves off in his kitchen. Did not.
Guys, can we talk about these XFL teams real quick?
No.
Yeah, because I want to hear Joe's opinion on them. Joe made his opinion heard on Draft Dudes, and I'd like you all to know what his opinion is.
I'm out. I'm completely out on this. The AAF ruined it for me. I was an avid Orlando Apollos fan, enjoying life, and then they just took the rug right out from underneath my feet. And then they had the audacity to send me an email, the XFL did, about them signing Landry.
This is such an old man yelling at Cloud right now. The finger wag. They had the audacity, I tell you.
Let him finish.
Sent me an email because Landry Jones signed. Do you think I give a shit about Landry Jones? The XFL is going to be like week 4 of the preseason and with less NFL players. Like, no, I'm out. I'm not going to give this my time or attention.
You're gonna watch.
I know.
You're gonna watch.
No, but here's the other problem. It's like in February. You know what I'm doing in February? I'm watching guards from Nebraska.
Well, if you started before the second week in January for once in your life, you might have time to carve out 3
I've already
hours
mapped
on
out
the
the
weekends.
plan today, all right, Kyle, to get this
For
done.
those of you who don't know, every year we have a tradition. And the tradition is in November, Kyle announces in the Slack channel that he's completed his first report. And then like a day later, Joe announces that he's finalized his first report. And then we get to December, and Kyle announces he's finished about 75 reports. And we get to December, and Joe announces he's finished about 3. And then we get to January, and Kyle announces he's finished about 130 reports. And Joe doesn't say jack diddly.
Yeah, when Joe doesn't respond on his progress on his reports, you know it has gone up shit creek without a paddle because he hasn't done one in 2 weeks.
And then eventually we get into February, and Joe sends like a screenshot in the channel of a schedule that has him finishing like 4 reports a day for the next 10 weeks. He's like, guys, just mapped everything out. We're good. Here we go.
And then we get to the 3rd week in March, and Joe's getting 3 hours of sleep every night for 10 days in a row and tell him he's got to watch 12 players a day for the next 7 days in order to get done by April 1st.
None of this is wrong. Except, come on, by December I usually have about 20 or 25. I think you sold me short on the 1 to 3 jump there.
I probably do, but at the same time, Joe, man, it's funny to see you with a sticky note right now in August trying to convince me you're going to stick to it.
I was already working on it.
Yeah, exactly. He's already got the sticky note schedule, man. That's how you know.
Does anybody have any reactions to top 10 tight end Darren Waller on Hard Knocks this week? Before we start the stream.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, wait.
So don't
Did you not
spoil
start
it
the
for
stream?
me.
No, the stream has started, but I'm saying before we start
okay. I was going to say, I sent out the
Trevor
tweet.
was about to be devastated that Joe content was not somewhere on the internet.
No,
Yeah,
somebody
I was
clip
like,
that,
come
please.
on, man.
Somebody please clip that.
Yeah, so what Waller do on Hard Knocks?
No, I'm not going to ruin it for Jordan. He hasn't watched it yet.
I haven't spoiled it yet.
Do we have any reaction? I didn't hear. So XFL teams. I did not follow the AAF. Probably not going to follow the XFL, but I will say that Seattle Dragons logo.
It's crap.
Yeet.
Crap.
No.
It looks like a bad 70s tattoo.
Sub hype. What's up,
Sub-hype.
H Spartans?
So
It looks like the UAB logo, only slightly different, and the UAB logo already looks cool.
I'm between 3 logos.
Mhm.
Dallas. Believe they're the Renegades.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the one where it's like
The cowboy with the bandana.
Yeah.
The bandit mask. The Seattle Dragons. And the, what is it, the New York Guardians?
Oh, you like the Guardians one? I
That's a
don't
sick
like
logo.
it. No, I don't
like
like it.
I'm
That's
on
my
board with
favorite
that
one.
logo.
That's my
No.
favorite one.
Battlehawks looks good and Dragons looks good. I don't hate LA Wildcats just because it feels like every LA team just uses LA, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know. I like Battlehawks and Dragons for sure.
Trevor.
What's the one that looks like the Houston Oilers?
The Houston
Roughnecks. The Roughnecks.
Or
That's
Roughnecks,
Joe's.
Yeah.
Joe's
Yeah.
already unofficially vouched his support for them, but yeah, I saw a couple people kind of put the Oilers logo and the Roughnecks logo side by side, and it's
But I
Pretty
mean, like,
similar.
it's not
That's-
inspired.
that's the point, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Like, that's the
invoking
whole
the
point.
yeah. I do like they made the H
Pretty-
very bold.
Pretty sure Roughnecks are people who worked on oil rigs, so like that's the whole point.
Oh,
So pretty much nothing has ever happened in Houston besides oil-related activities and being from Texas.
Thinks about the Houston Rockets. Yeah, you're right.
Astros. Yeah, not
Texas.
exciting team names in Houston.
what's the order?
The order tonight.
What's the order?
Let's go left to right. So we're gonna go Kyle, Ben, Trevor, Jordan, Joe.
Oh God, I get the last question.
Brad
huh?
and Jonah are off tonight.
Mm,
Bums.
Do we want to tell people what
Schleps.
Jonah's up to?
No,
No.
no, we're
no,
not.
no,
We're gonna stick to sports.
no.
That's why I asked the question. Jeez. Yo, Joe, we have a prediction in the chat that you're going to win.
Well, what they don't know is I have good chance because there's a lot of available points, and I have the least available points. What am I? Who is that guy? Corso? Am I that guy now?
I also like the fact that what they don't know. Oh, every Trevor ever, another sub. What up, sub?
Hype.
I love the fact that they don't know that, but yet they still predicted you to win.
Yeah. The confidence. I'll let him down for sure, though.
You know, Lopsided said the two people with bad
Two
internet
people
are
with
out.
bad internet are out.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Damn,
He ain't wrong.
he is not wrong.
I had bad internet last week.
You had no internet.
Yeah, you had
Well, that's
zero internet,
worse
bro.
than bad internet. There's no internet.
Indeed it is. Kyle, you're the opening question?
I do have the opening question.
Whoop.
This is a 2-point question.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Wow.
Okay. Jonah has a potato with wires plugged in for Wi-Fi.
Kyle, you weren't even on the stream as he slowly deteriorated over time. It was highly saddening.
That's terrific.
Listen, there's no way that he actually couldn't hear us. That's all I'm saying.
Right. He was just playing completely dead with that.
There was no way that he could
Just
not
trying
hear
to
us.
keep second.
All right. This is a 2-point question. In the last 30 years of the NFL draft, only once has there not been a quarterback selected in the first round.
Oh,
What was the year, and who was the first quarterback drafted that season?
There's no way of knowing.
Ben, there is no way of knowing.
Then there is a 0% chance you will get points on this question.
Say that
Okay,
one more
There
time.
is.
All right,
In
so
the
what-
last 30 years, there has
30
only been one NFL draft in which there has not been a quarterback selected in the first round. Name the year and the quarterback selected for a maximum of 2 points.
Yeah, excited to start out on a 0-point question for everyone. It's a good time.
I am counting. You have about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Okay. I wrote 1992, and I made up a name. Harold Montgomery.
You get 0 points, my friend.
Yeah, shocking for everyone.
Trevor.
I drew a cat It says Todd Gurley's cat.
Which is not actually Todd Gurley's cat, which made me very angry.
I was livid.
I was
well,
pissed.
actually, I was torn because the cat lover in me was livid. But on the other hand, now I can go back to disliking every player ever from the University of Georgia. So,
Wow, thank goodness.
Jordan.
I forgot. I think it's like no. I think it's like 2006.
You write it down?
No, I didn't write it down. I was sitting here thinking. I didn't have time to write it down.
2006 had Vince Young
So you
selected,
get no
third
points?
overall Matt Leinart, and Jay Cutler drafted in the first round.
Yeah, I don't
All
know.
right. Joseph, salvage the question, my good friend.
I don't think I'm going to. I have 2007 Brady Quinn and 1994 Todd Collins.
Why did you write down two names?
Two.
They said it happened twice.
No, it happened once.
Oh, then I choose 1994 Todd Collins.
Okay, 1994. Heath Schuler and Trent Dilfer were both drafted in the first 6 picks.
Fucking, you're great.
How can
I
you
was
forget
wrong.
Keith
Got it.
Schuler?
The year was 1996, and the quarterback selected was Tony Banks, Michigan State, drafted to the St. Louis Rams with the 42nd overall selection.
You know, when I tell you that we could have sat here for 6 hours and I would have tried to attempt to get both of those points,
And
we
would have
would
gotten
not.
none of them.
come away.
Listen, big score update here.
Everybody's got
Zeros. No one has any
zeros.
points.
This is great for me. I'm still tied, and I asked a question.
Great for you.
It's okay. You guys will get points off of my question.
All right, let's go.
All right. So, in case you missed it in the news, Kevin White, ex-first round pick, 7th overall pick for the Chicago Bears, was just cut from the Arizona Cardinals team. Yeah, I pour one out for Kevin White. Shout out Kevin White. Good film,
I still
unhealthy.
love
hate
you,
to say it.
Kevin White.
Mhm. In 2014,
Did
Kevin
anybody
White-
have Kevin White wide receiver 1 over Amari?
No.
No.
I hope no one did.
Jordan.
I hope no one did.
Did anybody?
No.
Joseph.
I don't know, maybe.
After the combine, immediately after the combine, I was like, Kevin White's wide receiver 1, 100%, no doubt about it. And then like a month went by, and I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. It's obviously Amari. So
Yeah.
I just wondered.
Okay, so Kevin White in 2014 was 6th in the country in receiving yards. He had 1,447. 5 points available for each player you can name who had more receiving yards than Kevin White in the 2014 college football season. I will say 4 out of these 5 came out, were drafted, and still play in today's NFL.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
So there's one that doesn't?
There was one that did not come out in 2014. He came out in 2015, and from what I understand, he's no longer with the team that drafted him.
So these are all players that were drafted, with the exception of one, in 2014.
Oh, no, excuse me. I misspoke. Please forgive me. Okay, so 5 players above Kevin White in 2014 in receiving yards.
Yes.
All of them subsequently came out in the 2015 NFL draft, except for one who was 2016 NFL draft.
Okay.
Yes. My apologies.
So there's 5 answers, Ben?
Yes, 5 players who had more receiving yards than Kevin White in 2014 of college football.
You
15
said
more seconds.
they came out in 2014? Well, one of them came out in 2015.
Well, so remember, they were in the 2015 NFL draft, even though 2014 was the last season for these guys. So
Gotcha.
4 of them came out in 2015. 1 came out in 2016. 5 seconds.
No.
3 seconds then.
No.
1 second. You're done.
Ah!
All right. I believe it's Trevor then. You have to go first. So let's hear about the groaning, shall we?
Okay, I have Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, Michael Thomas, and then I wrote down Odell Beckham Jr. just because.
You get 1 point.
Wee.
Yay, go team.
Wee.
All right, Jordan. I'm interested to see what you got, dude.
Off the schneid.
I only got 3. I put Amari, Devontae Parker, and Jalen Strong.
You get 1 point. Oh, shoot. Okay, go ahead now, Joe.
I have Sammy Watkins, Mike Evans, Allen Robinson, Odell Beckham, and Jordan Matthews.
It's a lot of guys from 2014.
Yeah.
It's the 2015 draft, Joe.
Am I wrong, or how many points do I get? None?
0 points.
Those guys are all in 2014 draft. Every single one of them was in 2014.
I feel poorly because I did misspeak when I was saying out the question. So
it's your fault.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead and blame it on me, Joe, if that makes you feel good.
I have Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper, Marquise Lee, and Sterling Shepard.
Say those again, please. I apologize.
Brandon Cooks, Sterling Shepard,
Amari Cooper, you get 1 point. Oh. Yeah, I didn't realize this was going to be a tough one. I apologize. Rashard Higgins led the country out of Colorado State. Good old Hollywood Higgins at 1,750. Second was Amari Cooper at 1,727. Third, Tyler Lockett, Kansas State at 1,515. Fourth was Justin Hardy from East Carolina. And Vince Maley from Washington State.
Vince Maley, 3rd-round pick, cut 2 months later, Vince Maley, huh?
Exactly. Maley was the one, and this is where the confusion was. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's not with his team anymore.
Damn.
Yep.
He wasn't with his team by the time the season started.
Yeah.
The year he was drafted.
Yep. A fun little note here is that in this 2014 season, 7th, so right behind good old Kevin White, was Corey Davis, who as a sophomore put up 1,408 yards in the MAC.
Good player. Seen him.
Great player.
Played against him. Man-child.
All right, so everybody got a point there except for Joe,
those.
and we won't talk about why.
Let's not gloss over what Jordan just said. You played against him.
I coached against him.
Oh, you
I
coached
think
against him?
we were like 300 of those yards. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that dude's an alien.
All right, Trevor.
All right.
Go ahead, say it, Joe.
As I do every week. This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Leroy
question.
Selman.
There are 3 players in Buccaneers history that have won Defensive Player of the Year. Tell me which players it was, and if you give me the correct order in which they won, you will get an extra point.
Oh, I don't care about the extra point.
So there are 4 possible points.
Say it one more time.
Order of early, like earliest to latest,
Earliest
or what?
first. Yes.
Okay.
There are 3 players who have won Defensive Player of the Year from the Buccaneers. Tell me the 3 players, and if you give me the order in which they won, earliest, middle, and most recent, in that correct order, you will get an extra bonus point.
The Bucs didn't play defense before 1999, right?
You know, that is hard to argue with.
Okay.
But.
Okay, very good. No, this is very good.
But.
And I'm clarifying, they won Defensive Player of the Year while on the roster with the Buccaneers.
That's a very good clarification. Hat is off to you because that would be some cheeky shit that I would pull. But yes.
Okay. Okay, very good.
Amazing.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
All right.
Jordan.
I'm up first. All right. I don't know the year, but I got Derek Brooks. Warren Sapp had to be 99. He was a freaking man-child that year, and I just took a shot in the dark with the third one. It said Leroy Selman.
All right. You get 3 points.
No way!
Leroy Selman was finally an answer.
And I didn't put him down.
No! No!
What is happening here?
It was time for Leroy Selman. Joe!
I thought Simeon Rice was one of them.
I'm crying.
Oh no!
I thought there's no way. I thought there was no way.
The most
did you write
important
down?
and longest running joke of Trivia Night dies.
No.
Joe has been guessing Leroy
No.
Selman for the Tampa Bay
No, I
Bucks
want
question.
you to know that I thought of this question just for you.
I apped it up, brother.
You
I
hate
thought of
this-
a Rondé Barber question last week just for you. So we're even.
That we are.
Can I get anything? Couple points for this?
You get 2 points. Yes.
Damn it.
Oh, Joe, it's been a rough night.
I've Derek
Kyle,
Brooks, Warren
who'd you got?
Sapp, Rondé Barber.
Okay, so you get 2 points.
Okay, I've got Sapp, Barber, and Brooks.
You get 2
2
points.
points.
The correct order is Leroy Selman, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks.
I'm sorry.
I am mad online.
Wow.
I almost, like, as Ben was counting down, when Ben got to 3, I almost went, Joe, you better get this. But then all of you would have immediately went to just scribble down anything.
Leroy Selman.
Oh, man. I'm devastated,
All right,
guys.
so
All right, that
Jordan is-
that was one of my favorite moments in Twitch history, though. So thank you.
Jordan is up
with me.
with the question, which is good because that means Jordan can't get points.
Amen.
He's got like 1 point on the line.
So we can get 4 points. I feel like we've had this question before. But anyway, so here's the
Okay.
question.
I like this.
4 teams have had the number 1 overall pick 5 or more times in NFL history.
Great question.
4 teams have had the number 1 overall pick at least 5 times in NFL history. Name the 4.
Does that mean they finished with the worst record? Could like trading for it also count or no?
When they were on the clock, they had the number 1
On the
pick.
clock,
They
yeah,
took that guy.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. All right.
Get out of here. Okay, so
Jordan, this is a really cool question.
I felt like we had it before for some reason. I'm not sure
We did
why.
not, because this is a great question.
shoot.
Who's got the time? I wasn't keeping it.
I got it. You got about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Joseph, Mr. Yo.
Me, sir.
I have Browns, Jets, Lions, and Bengals.
0 points.
Frick.
Oh,
Okay, I feel good because
Okay.
I only had 2 of those
Okay.
answers written down on my paper. That's good.
I only had
I
one.
have
Yep.
Browns,
I didn't want to get points anyways.
Lions, Buccaneers, and Cardinals.
2 points.
All right, so we know which 2 teams it is. Well done, Kyle. I think I've got no points. I've got Packers, Chiefs, Steelers, Cleveland.
Yeah, 0
You
points.
hate to see it. You really
You
do.
hate to see it.
That's
Trevor.
Let me just pick the winningest franchise in football history.
I went for teams that have been around for the longest time. I think, being bad is one thing, but being number 1 overall pick is different else. I just went for teams that have existed for a while.
All right, I got Browns, Jets, Bucks, Raiders, Dolphins.
He wrote 5. He's
Row
disqualified.
5.
Oh, it's 4?
disqualified.
Okay,
4.
then
You
I
got
guess
1 point, though.
okay, I got to take
So
whatever.
the Colts and the Rams are tied with the most with 7.
Wow.
What?
And then the Bucks and the Cardinals are tied with
Wow.
5.
Colts and the Rams, teams that have been around for a while. Cardinal, team that's been around for a while.
The Browns have only had it 4. Courtney Brown, Tim Couch, Myles Garrett, Baker.
Okay, they did okay with those picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did okay.
All right, I'm up.
All right.
Whoa, let me
Joe, how you
change my
feeling?
sheet. Joe, you
Joe,
seem
walk-
down this
Joe,
evening.
walk me through your
This is a
your
shit
headspace right
performance
now.
by me. I'm looking like an ass here, you know?
Joe, if it makes you feel any better, the high score currently is 3 and the low score is 2.
Oh,
Is it
really? I'm
3?
1 point off the
Are you
lead?
sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? Who has 3?
You, Trevor, and Jordan.
What's
Joe
up?
have 2.
I'm 1 point off the lead.
Yes,
Hold on.
it's not that.
This is not correct.
Let's go. It's definitely correct.
I got.
There's nothing.
I just
Can we
got
get some
4 points in
nonstop-
the last 2 questions.
Okay,
Get some
whoa.
nonstop L's in the chat for love for Joe to uplift him, please.
I got
Nonstop
2
L's in the chat.
points for having Bucks and Cardinals. Correct.
Okay.
And
So
then
wait,
I
I
had.
should have.
I don't think
I
I, did
have
points
4.
from the I don't think I did points from the Tampa Bay question.
I have
You guys
4
have any idea how hard it is to score, keep, and answer questions at the same
because
time?
I got 1 point for Amari Cooper for your
You
question.
said on the
and I got
podcast
3
last week
for
you
Trevor.
missed math.
Jordan
Okay.
has 4, and
Everybody
I just
slow
got
down.
2,
Everybody,
and I
everybody
had
stop,
3,
stop,
so
stop.
I have
Kyle,
5.
how many points do you have?
I have 5
Okay.
because I got 2
2
in
from
the
my
last
question.
question. I got 2 of the Bucks, and then I got Amari Cooper as one of the guys ahead of. First that you have this bullshit Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson question 2 weeks ago, and now you can't even count the score with any accuracy whatsoever.
Oh my
We're
god!
gonna do
this is
score
my
check
favorite
after
Twitch I've ever
every
been on.
question the rest of
Jordan.
the way.
Jordan, you have 4, you said?
Yeah, I got the Amari Cooper one for your question, and then I got all 3 for Trevor's question.
All right, Trevor, how many points do you have?
I'm not positive, but I think I have 9.
He does not.
Okay, well, actually, your answer's written down, right?
Yeah, I got I wrote down Todd Gurley's cat. Figure I should get points for that, but you guys said it didn't. Amari Cooper, and then I got 2 points for the other one, so I have 3 points.
Okay, so I've got Trevor correct. Trevor's got 3. And then Joe, I hate to ask, but you have,
I
how many
I have
points?
2.
It's 2.
2, and then I have 2. Okay, so I missed points for Kyle and Jordan on the Tampa Bay question is what I did. I apologize. Kyle, how you feeling?
A little amped up, Ben. You got me
Nice.
on edge. I'm playing to
So,
win
Joe,
here.
You're only 3 points out the lead. Hey, Braden just said I did a great job, so thank you, Braden.
He's full of shit. Joe, you're up.
All right, here we go. This is all about conference championship games, Ben. Conference championship games. Okay.
Mark Sanchez.
Leroy
2 franchises have
Selman.
never lost a conference championship game. One is 5-0. The other is 2-0. Name them. They've never lost a conference championship game,
One is 5-0.
and one is 2-0. They've never been to and lost a conference championship game.
I have the count.
Do you have the answer?
No.
One is
Wait,
5-0. One is 2-0.
Time out. Is this NFL or college?
NFL. That's a good question. National Football League.
Because I had Ohio State written down, so I'm glad I asked.
Okay.
This is National Football League. They have never been to and lost a conference championship game. One is 5-0. One is 2-0.
Oh man, 5-0.
Yeah.
What's the clock?
Well, I reset it because I had a college team written down.
Yeah, good point.
So we
good
have
point.
about 15 seconds.
Joe, this is a really cool question. Guys, great questions so far. Great questions.
5,
Oh, man, I have
4,
no guess for the second one.
3, 2, 1, time.
Keel?
I think I
All
have
right,
them
I
both.
have the scorecard open.
I think I have them both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Carolina Panthers.
Lost the 1996 NFC Championship game.
Sick. The Denver Broncos.
Man, that was immediate.
No points. No
That
points.
was going to be one of my guesses.
All
Till
right.
I remembered that.
Ben?
Okay, I have one I'm positive of because this is you: Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
No points.
Dang it!
Oh, well.
Trevor?
You hate to see it.
Yeah, Jordan.
The Bills lost one. The Bills are 4-1. They lost one.
I got the Panthers and the Bills. So.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude, you got to write something down, brother.
No, I had Panthers and
He's
Bills.
mucking his cards. He's
Kyle
like, nah, I'm not going to show.
I've been roasted for putting the Panthers. And
Well,
then
he's like, I think I got them both. So the
I
Panthers.
felt good about it.
Carolina shot was amazing. The Carolina Panthers
I
lost
saw
to
the Carolina
96
late, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I got one guaranteed point here.
All right, what do we got, Jordan?
So the only reason I know this is
Of course.
the documentary was on NFL Network the other day where the Giants ended the Patriots' perfect season. So they're the 5-0 team. But I don't know the 2-0 team.
The 2-0 team is the Cincinnati Bengals. Never lost the conference.
Wow.
Fuck them.
Wow.
Bengals currently on a 8-game playoff losing streak and never lost a conference championship
Yeah,
game.
it's hard to
They-
lose a
if they
hard to
get
lose
to
a conference championship when you never get there.
Right, exactly.
They've won it twice. 2-0.
All right, at the halfway poll, Jordan and Kyle tied up with 5, Trevor with 3, Ben with 2, Joe with 2, and Ben still struggling to come up with a new way to make Kyle lose. All right, Kyle, your question.
I've seen this story before, and I know how it ends, and it's not with me finishing first.
Kyle, keep me honest.
In NFL modern history,
Jesus.
there have only been 2 drafts without a Hall of Famer drafted.
Oh, Christ.
1984, which had a supplemental draft that included Reggie White and Steve Young.
Yeah, it did.
And what was,
I was
the
really
other
hoping that
year?
Steve Young was
So
the
your
answer.
question is this. What is including supplemental drafts, what is the only year in NFL history, modern NFL history, to not feature a Hall of Fame player? And I will give you the bonus point. There was a Heisman Trophy winner drafted in the top 5 in this year's draft. Can you name this player?
Easy.
What?
2019.
Yeah, what's the
No Hall
cutoff?
of Famers.
It's
what
modern
is the
history.
Well, I mean, like, the recent drafts haven't had Hall of Famers drafted.
Yeah, because they're still playing. They're not eligible.
All right, can you read the question one more time?
In modern NFL history, this is not a trick question. This is not an answer that's before like 2010.
Okay.
Okay, to give you clarity.
You mean
The answer here is not 2010 or earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In NFL modern history, there have only been 2 drafts without a Hall of Famer selected. 1984, but that year had a supplemental draft for USFL and CFL players that included Steve Young and Reggie White. And what other year? And in this other year, there was a Heisman Trophy winner drafted within the first 5 picks. Can you name him?
Okay.
So you need to give me a year and a Heisman Trophy winner that was drafted that was not selected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Sorry. So it's not between 2010 and 2019 is what you're saying?
No, it's not. Like this is
Okay.
not a trick question. It's like, oh,
Okay.
it was 2018. Everybody's still playing. So
okay.
there's no Hall of Famer. Like I'm not an asshole.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Okay.
I think I've got it.
bad question. Lopsided. Get out of here. This is a good question.
Kyle, I'm here to warn you that you're in grave danger of having absolutely 0 points scored on your questions.
Good.
I know the answer.
Attaboy, Joe.
What do you think that was by accident?
Strategy, baby.
10. 9. I rolled into 2 weeks ago and gave away like 12 points on 2 questions and lost by a point. You think you're going to give away these things like candy this week? 3, 2, 1. Done. Somebody in the chat got it right. So, Ben, you're up.
I have it right.
Trevor.
I just wrote down the year 2001.
Incorrect. Jordan.
I don't know. 92.
You are correct on the year, sir.
Attaboy,
Oh,
Jordan.
wow. That was a true guess.
And Joe
Desmond
gets 2
Howard,
points.
92.
1992, and Desmond Howard was drafted with the 4th pick in the 1992 NFL
Wow.
draft as a
That's really
Heisman
cool.
Trophy winner.
Nice.
All right. Guys, really cool. Jordan's got 6, Kyle has 5, Joe has 4, Trevor has 3, Ben has 2.
You're gonna get no points in your questions this week.
Yeah, you had a total of 3 points scored, Kyle. Congratulations.
There's only four people answering the questions.
I think we Googled the same article and I read it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got anything else on there, I'm going to get it.
I looked up NFL draft facts and tidbits.
Yeah, I remember that one on there.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I believe it's me. Sweet.
You would be correct.
All right, excellent.
Excellent.
NFL career sack leaders. All right. Of the top 50 players in NFL career sacks, there are currently 4 players who are active right now playing. I want to know all 4, and if you get the correct order, most sacks to least sacks of the 4 active players, you get an extra point.
Ooh, this is a good question.
Of the top 50 players in career sacks, 4 are currently active. I want the 4 active players, and I want them in order of their sacks, most sacks to least sacks for an extra point.
So how many points are available right now?
5.
5. So I get 1 for each correct player, and I get an extra point if I put them in order.
That is correct.
Okay.
The whole order has to be correct?
Whole order in order to get a bonus point, yes.
Damn it.
Kyle, how much time?
We're getting time for this one. Do not rush me.
There's 4 you're looking for, Ben?
Yes, sir. 4 active players in the top 50 of career sacks. Another 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have plenty of time.
For 4 answers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, Benny.
Yeah.
All right, Mount Trevorist.
All right, are we going most to least?
Yes, sir. Most to least.
Okay. Terrell Suggs, Clay Matthews, J.J. Watt, and Ryan fucking Kerrigan.
See, I know I bait you with Kerrigan. 2 points.
What's up?
All right, next up, I believe, is Jordan.
I only had 3 down. I got Terrell Suggs, Von Miller, J.J. Watt.
All 3 of those are correct. A total of 3 points for Jordan. Joseph?
I have Terrell Suggs, Von Miller, Ryan Kerrigan, and Cam Wake.
3 points for the players, correct. Well
Cam
done,
Wake.
Joseph.
Cam Wake's on there?
98 career sacks, brother.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, Cameron Wake is on there. Yep.
98
Holy
career sacks
smokes,
in 10
man.
years. As a
Kerrigan's not on there?
27-year-old rookie.
I literally thought of Cam Wake, and I was like, there's no way he's on there.
Cam Wake is a wild one.
If you listen to
Holy
DraftKings today, you know he has
crap.
9.
Needs to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. I have
Without
Terrell
a
Suggs,
doubt.
J.J. Watt, Cameron Wake, and Von Miller.
All 4 correct, and the order incorrect. Hate to see it.
I was going to say,
Kerrigan's not on
I have Wake and Watt flipped, don't I?
No.
First
he
is,
baited us with Kerrigan.
as many of you know,
Yeah.
first is Terrell
Bullshit.
Suggs.
It's
is
Suggs,
currently
Wake,
tied for-
Watt, Miller.
Incorrect.
So Watt's last.
Yes, he is.
Suggs, Miller, Wake, Watt.
Yes, or Suggs, Wake, Miller, Watt, because Suggs is currently first. He's 13th, tied for 13th historically at 132.5. Von Miller and Cam Wake are currently tied at 98 career sacks apiece, and then J.J. Watt has 92.
Imagine if J.J. didn't lose like 30
have
games
20.
in his physical prime.
Right, because Trevor and I were asked a question on a Fan Friday once about like, okay, who's better, Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt? I was like, Aaron Donald, stop it. And then I looked
We were
at
both
Watt's,
immediately like, oh, Aaron Donald. It's Aaron Donald.
and then
It's
I
gotta
like
be
looked more at Watt's
Yeah.
PFR and like his career numbers when he's healthy, and it's like, what?
Watt's
This is
numbers from
astronomical.
2012 to 2015 are like out
Right.
of this world
Right, 'cause
good.
The question was like, whose prime was better? And I was
Right.
like, well, like in Watt's prime, he was hurt, and then I also looked at it and I was like, but he was also still insanely good.
Watt-
He was
Watt
getting like
won-
19 sacks a year.
Watt won
Right.
Defensive Player of the Year 3 out of 4 years.
Bananas.
Right.
Who do you look?
God,
It's really
unbelievable.
right
God.
because Miller through 8 seasons has 98 sacks. Watt also the same 8 seasons, 92, but obviously Watt has more time. And then Wake, it's been 2 more seasons. He's had 10 total seasons, but 98. And as Kyle pointed out, which I think is really cool, 27-year-old rookie. This kid came into the league. I mean, that's really.
I didn't think Vaughn had that many sacks.
Wake also missed 3/4 of a season with a torn Achilles in like 2015.
Right, and no one thought he was going to come back.
And came back as a 35-year-old and like had 10 sacks the next year off a torn Achilles. Just like he's unbelievable.
Yeah, so he missed 9 games, and then the very next season came back with 11.5 sacks, and then the subsequent season with 10.5. I will say, for those of you playing at home, yes, Ryan Kerrigan was indeed 5th of active players. He's currently 5th in career sacks. He was 55 on the all-time list. Clay Matthews, Calais Campbell, Justin Houston, and Chandler Jones round out the top 10.
All right, what's the score update, Ben?
Yeah, every question.
9 Jordan, 9 Kyle, 7 Joe, 5 Trevor, 2 Ben.
2.
I'm in striking distance, huh?
Indeed you are, Joe. Quick recovery.
If I wouldn't have been a clown in the 2014 question, I'd have a chance, man.
Yeah, if you would have wrote down Leroy fucking Selma.
Right, my God, the points are everywhere.
Yo, this is like when he forgot Tom Brady for Brad's question last week, and he was just stewing for hours.
I'll tell you what, man. My brain
I'll
needs.
tell you what.
All right, am I up?
Yes,
Yes,
you
you are,
are.
Trevor.
3 questions left.
In all of college football,
All of
which
it.
is FBS, FCS, D1, D2, D3,
Wow.
John Gallardi has the most wins in college football history. He coached St. John's, which is D3, for a very, very long time. I want to know how many years he coached, what his win total was, and just tell me what you think his win percentage was. Write down 3 different numbers.
Yes.
Is the amount of years that he coached, the amount of wins that he recorded, and what his winning percentage was. I will give the closest person to each of these numbers a point.
Okay, what are the categories one more time, please?
How many years he coached,
Okay.
how many total wins he got,
Okay.
and what his winning percentage is.
No
And what was
point in overthinking this one, boys. Just write the first numbers that come into your head down on the paper, and let's see how it goes.
What was the first thing you said, though? You had some type of lead-in?
No, he is the winningest coach in all of college football, but it's not like just D1. I'm saying it's
what
all
does
of college.
winningest mean? He has the most wins?
He has the most wins.
Okay.
How many games his team
He
playing
is
per
the
season?
winningest.
Team playing 12 games a season?
You can't tell you that.
Can't tell
I
you
can
that, man.
tell you I've had my numbers written down for 20 seconds now.
Why don't you take a drink, Al?
I can't. I'm out because I was drinking it all, and Ben's trying to count up everybody's scores last round.
Sorry,
right.
darling. All right, Trevor, should we all do just our year's answers first
Yep.
so that you can
Your
remember
year's
the numbers?
5, 4,
That's like you're guessing 5. I was
3,
like,
2,
you're probably
1. We're
gonna
done.
get
We're done.
priced
We're
right
done.
at
Shut
you,
it down. Shut it down.
all right. Who's first? Joe? Jordan?
No, it's Jordan. It's Jordan.
For me,
Yep.
So
for
just
you
the
to
year.
bring this up, it has to be something crazy. So I put 60 years.
I
What?
respect it.
60?
Joe?
60.
Joe?
Joe just had an aneurysm live on the air. I just want to clarify.
41.
What? Me?
Al?
32.
I have 47.
Half of what Kyle said.
Jordan is correct. Or Jordan, he didn't get it on the dot, but he gets a point. John Gallardi coached 64 years.
Wow.
That's a whole retirement age.
He coached
Wow.
St.
John.
John's alone from 1953 to 2012.
No. That's
Wow.
unbelievable.
This is not good
Is he-
for my trivia night odds.
The hell is this?
Because I bet everything on 33 decades.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
I did the math on my number.
Wins. Jordan, you're up.
Again, an astronomical number. I put 450.
Okay.
425.
Okay.
385.
Okay.
480.
It is 489. Ben gets a point.
Boom!
Yes. Okay. Good job, Ben.
Any point for Ben is not a point for Jordan. That's the
That's
slogan.
correct. That is
Winning.
correct.
Winning percentage. Let's hear it.
Is it on me?
By the way, he has 80 more wins than the guy who's in second.
Insane.
I put 75%.
Okay.
I have 65%.
Okay.
865.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Jeez.
Okay, so if he coached, no, we said what? He coached for 67 years?
that has nothing
Don't
to
try
do
to
with
do the
percentage,
math.
but yes,
Try
you're
to do
right.
the math.
Well, I don't know how many games he played per season. Yeah, I put 85%.
Okay. It is 77, so Jordan gets a point.
Jiminy Christmas.
I'll take it.
Here we go.
Yeah,
again.
two
I
out of
watched
three
a,
there,
I
Jordan.
watched a short little when I was researching this dude. I watched like a short little NFL.com has a little documentary on him, and it's the weirdest thing in the world. Like he doesn't yell at his players. He doesn't have playbooks. He doesn't There's no tackling. They're there's no They play 2-hand touch practice every single practice. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. And
Sounds disgusting.
winningest coach. They had the crowd chant "play by the rules" a lot, and they didn't celebrate scoring any touchdowns because they just
Nerds.
expected to score. And guy won national championships and is the winningest coach of all time.
Okay.
Wow.
It was the strangest little mini documentary I've ever watched in my life, but I had to watch it.
If every building in that school that revolves around athletics isn't named after this dude,
Wow.
It's a
What was the
monastery, by
point?
the way. It's a monastery too.
insane. All right. Listen, Kyle, you missed out. Jordan's ahead of you by 2. I know,
No,
but
I understand that.
it's Jordan's question. So this is your opportunity. I'm in your
15
camp, man.
points are up for grabs.
I'm Team Kyle.
This is a 1-pointer. No, I'm kidding. It's a 3-pointer. It's a 3-pointer. All right. So prior to the year 2000, who was the last number 1 overall pick to be drafted number 1 overall? Of course, play his entire career for just one team, win the Super Bowl, and then make the Hall of Fame.
Say it again.
I'll say it again. Who was the last number 1 overall pick to play his entire career for just one team, win the Super Bowl, and make the Hall of Fame? All right, give me the person's name, the team, and the year he was drafted.
There's absolutely no way of knowing.
Oh man.
Again, the last number 1 overall pick to play his entire career with just one team, win the Super Bowl, and then make the Hall of Fame prior to the year 2000.
And it's about what year he was drafted is the answer here.
Yeah, so give me the person's name, the team he played for, and the year he was drafted for 3 points total.
You said it's before 2000?
Yes.
I got to guess.
Boys. Last time I said I think I got it, I got dunked on. But I think I got it. I think I got it. So I'm going to have a drink.
I have it too.
Pour some rye bourbon here.
Do you guys
3,
imagine what Kyle's
This
going
is
to
the
do?
only one. This is the only one I have a
2,
chance of. with.
1, time.
It's me.
Joe.
I have Troy Aikman, Dallas Cowboys, 1989.
3 points.
Oh
Wee!
wow!
A wee!
That is
Kyle?
correct.
I have it on the screen.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm updating the thing. I'm updating the scores. You can't ask me to do both. I have Aikman, Dallas. I didn't know what year he was drafted, so I said 87.
It was 89.
Yeah, I'm figured that out.
Yeah.
I said Elway in his draft, so I didn't get it.
Elway wasn't drafted by the Broncos, right? He's my first thought, but he was drafted.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
tricky,
didn't think we were going to get that hella technical with it, so I wrote that down.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you guys seen the shit career Troy Aikman had? Like,
Yeah,
he's
the
never
fact
like.
that, the reason he was my guess is because I know he was always on the Cowboys. I knew, obviously, he won the Super Bowl. And then I also know that I'm pissed that he's in the Hall of Fame because he wasn't that good.
Right.
20 touchdowns one season, correct?
Right. He's just not. He's never the reason that team won the Super Bowl. He just didn't lose it.
Hey, man, the ring is the ring.
Yeah,
All right.
He's got 3 of them. So.
Yeah. We are heading into the last round with Kyle Krabs in the lead with 12. Jordan has 11. Joe with 10.
Make it a 1-point question.
Trevor and Ben both have 5. And let me just say, I am thrilled that I am not responsible for the last question on this Twitch stream. Joe, the honor is yours.
It's extremely gettable 2 points here. Man, I've never felt so much pressure. Here we go. You ready?
He won't talk to you for a whole week if this isn't good.
NFL Conference Championship games. Okay?
2002.
Joe's doing themes. I love themes.
Yeah, here we go. Every NFL franchise has been to at least 2 conference championship games except these 2 teams. Name them. Every franchise in the NFL has been to at least 2 conference championship games except for these 2 teams. Name them.
Is one of the answers Leroy Selman?
Leroy Selman. Jordan
What
gives
an
his answer
idiot!
last. This is very, very historic.
No, this is a tough one.
2 teams have never been conference championship.
Never been. No, I didn't say that.
What's it? Say it again.
Every team has been to at least 2 conference championship games
Right.
except for these 2 teams. Been to at least 2.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. God, I hope I got both of these. 5, 4, 3,
I don't know if I got both.
2,
I have no idea.
1. Time.
All right. Moment of truth. Kyle, you open up the answers.
If he gets all 2, he's clinched the win. He's
Yeah.
going to go fucking crazy if he wins.
I have the Houston Texans and the Detroit Lions.
Those are my answers.
What do? Do I just say it?
Yeah.
Kyle's the champ.
Yeah!
Let's go, Kyle!
There it is.
Woo!
Let's go!
Finally!
Well done. All right. I
There
had
it is.
Texans and Lions. Yep.
Yep.
Trevor.
The rock sniff was good.
He's Adam Gase in a preseason game right now.
I also had Lions and Texans.
All right. Jordan?
I had Browns and Lions. I didn't know.
All
Really?
right.
Texas, that was the low-hanging fruit, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Any right, Kyle, you still would have won.
Don't tell
We
me
end the
that.
day with Kyle with 14, Jordan
Good
with
God,
12,
man.
Joe with 10, Trevor and,
Good God.
and Ben tied up with 7. And on this, all we had to do was remove 2 of the 7 competitors, and we got Kyle the victory, folks.
Oh, the shade's already been cast. Oh, it's not even...
Now imagine what my score would have been if you didn't actually learn how to count to 5 correctly in the
then I'm
first
the
couple
champ.
question.
Okay.
I do have good news.
Yes.
Do we have to hear about this for the next week?
No.
Wait, Joe Everett, don't go anywhere yet. We got the fan question.
No, we don't.
Oh, we don't.
We have picked. This was assigned to me this morning. Picking.
Oh.
We have 1 spot available in the TDN Fantasy Football League for 2019. This is a 14-team league, and we have 1 spot available. I was asked by my higher-ups this morning, Kyle, do me a favor, put all the names into the random name generator or list generator, and pick a name. So I said that whoever is going to be first on the random list generator is going to get the 1 spot that we have available. You have 24 hours to RSVP because our draft is next Tuesday. Okay?
Oh.
J-Rod.
Oh, let's go.
I believe
Oh,
Joe
J-Rod.
had the opportunity to meet J-Rod at Panthers camp, yes?
Yeah, I've met him a couple times, man.
J-Rod
Who is-
Draft Scout, who I know right now is in the chat. Sir,
J-Rod, say what's good.
you won the drawing to be in. So you have to DM me personally with an email address that I can send your league invitation to. You have 24 hours, my friend. That's it. No fan question tonight.
Sorry.
Congrats, champ.
Clock starts after I read the first question.
King in the North.
There he is. J-Rod, congrats, dude.
Yes.
Good deal.
Thanks for tuning in to Trivia Night, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We had a great time. Feels good. Feels good to be the king.
This is going to be so annoying, guys. I